Very busy afternoon. One transfer line to bring you as well from Manchester United, who are interested.
Said Newcastle are having a hard time letting go of Sandro and he wants to lead the club to the Champions League. These transfer discussions will take place later. We'll see how the season ends and then we'll decide what to do. He said,
Red Devils unleash a midfield revolution. Manchester United have officially sent shockwaves through the footballing world by completing a sensational double transfer swoop. In a staggering declaration of intent, the Red Devils have secured the signature of Atalanta's Brazilian powerhouse Ederson on a 5-year contract, alongside a blockbuster agreement to bring Newcastle United's elite Italian international Sandro Tonali to Old Trafford. The double capture marks the dawn of a highly anticipated era, leaving the United faithful in absolute raptures as the club aggressively reshapes its spine. The lightning-fast manoeuvres in the market follow a massive internal shift at Old Trafford, where Michael Carrick has transitioned from his highly successful interim spell to being named the permanent head coach. Having delivered a magnificent third-placed finish in the Premier League to secure a coveted return to the UEFA Champions League, Carrick has wasted zero time executing a ruthless summer overhaul. A completely rebuilt, high-intensity engine room was made the ultimate priority, and INEOS has backed their manager by landing 2 of the most coveted central players in Europe. Ederson locks in 5-year deal. The foundational piece of this double announcement is Ederson, the tireless 26-year-old midfielder who has spent the last few seasons establishing himself as one of the premier ball-winning enforcers in Italy's Serie A. Following productive, advanced negotiations between a United delegation and Atalanta executives in Bergamo, a package worth a total of £38 million, comprising £35 million guaranteed plus £3 million in realistic add-ons, was finalized. The Brazilian enforcer had already signaled his complete desire to prioritize Old Trafford above all other suitors. Ederson has officially put pen to paper on a lucrative 5-year contract that ties his peak footballing years to Manchester United. Known for his breathtaking athletic profile, tactical intelligence, and elite transition play, the Brazilian provides immediate muscle to a squad that frequently looked vulnerable to counterattacks in previous campaigns. His incredible versatility allows him to act as a formidable defensive screen or a box-to-box presence, giving Carrick a brilliant dynamic weapon. The blockbuster addition of Sandro Tonali. While the football world was adjusting to the advanced nature of the Ederson deal, Manchester United blindsided their rivals by simultaneously launching a decisive attack for Newcastle United superstar Sandro Tonali. Recognizing that Newcastle's failure to qualify for European football triggered a specific gentleman's agreement regarding a potential transfer to an elite outfit, United aggressively pushed to the front of the queue. Carrick explicitly designated the 26-year-old Italian Maestro as the absolute premier target he wanted to anchor his long-term tactical vision. United did not flinch at Newcastle's hefty evaluation, engineering a massive multi-million-pound agreement to secure the highly technical playmaker. Tonali, an athletic metronome capable of dictating the tempo of elite games with exquisite passing and tenacious defensive work, adds immediate world-class pedigree to M16. His swift agreement on personal terms paved the way for a smooth conclusion to the deal, pairing him instantly with Ederson in an overhauled midfield department. Clearing the decks for a bold new strategy. This double acquisition officially signals the definitive end of Manchester United's reliance on aging profiles in the centre of the park. The massive recruitment drive comes directly in the wake of veteran Brazilian midfielder Casemiro departing Old Trafford ahead of his highly anticipated summer switch to Major League Soccer. Furthermore, with Manuel Ugarte also expected to be moved on after failing to truly cement his place over the last 2 seasons, the path has been entirely cleared for a fresh, younger blueprint. Carrick's grand vision centres heavily on surrounding England international sensation Kobbie Mainoo with elite, physically imposing, and technically superior partners. By pairing Mainoo's precocious, press-resistant qualities with the relentless engine of Ederson and the supreme deep-lying orchestration of Sandro Tonali, United have managed to assemble a midfield trio that rivals any in global football. The sheer balance of defensive grit, passing range, and vertical running power makes the Red Devils a terrifying prospect on paper. The tactical mechanics of Carrick ball. From a purely tactical perspective, the acquisition of both players provides Manchester United with unparalleled flexibility heading into a grueling domestic and European calendar. In Carrick's preferred high-pressing system, Ederson will likely assume the primary ball recovery duties, using his legendary stamina to snuff out opposition transitions and feed the forward line early. His presence will unlock structural freedom, shielding a back four that will benefit immensely from a highly dedicated defensive screen. Meanwhile, Tonali gives United a master conductor who can drop deep to collect the ball directly from the centre-backs or push higher to create overloads. His time in both Serie A and the Premier League has honed a brilliant understanding of when to slow a game down and when to split defensive lines with a vertical pass. Together, they present a modern, fluid tactical dynamic that effectively eliminates the structural disconnect that plagued United's engine room for years. Anticipation skyrockets ahead of the campaign. As the ink dries on the contracts, excitement around the red half of Manchester has reached a fever pitch. United fans are fully aware that the club has addressed its biggest vulnerability with devastating efficiency, completing the bulk of their major business well before the squad reports back for grueling pre-season training camps. With Ederson and Tonali locked in, the message from INEOS and Michael Carrick is crystal clear: Manchester United are no longer content with merely fighting for a top-four finish. They are assembling a squad designed to consistently win at the highest level, challenge the absolute elite of Europe, and mount a sustained, relentless charge toward the Premier League trophy. For United fans everywhere, the long-awaited transformation is happening right before their eyes. Here we go.
Please like this video and subscribe.